Hey chickadees, hey, welcome to another episode of Mojo Mysticism. Today we're going to talk a little bit about taking a deep breath and calming our nervous system so that we can walk in the direction of what's next for us. So come on in and join us. All right, chickadees, welcome in to today's episode of Mojo Mysticism. We're going to continue our oracle of the Seven-Energy Crescent Reading that we started a couple days ago. And so the deck is by Colette Baron-Reid, who I just cannot wait to be good friends with. It will happen next year. Next year, it'll happen. Brace yourself, Colette. So I'm so excited to meet you. All right, so enough doting on Colette for now. To be continued later, of course. So let's go back and review where we've been so far this week. So let's start with day one. This was the energy that's in the past, some of which has a little bit of residue that's still hanging around today. And that card was card number 48. This is a burst of magic. And so what we've been talking about a couple of days ago with this card was the synchronicities that occur in our life and the delightful miracles and possibilities that kind of burst open in front of us. And our challenge that day was to really look for the residue that's in our present moment of that time, or the past energy that has current residue, that is showing us the miracles and those synchronicities and that possibility in our world and in our day today. So they're still present. It began in the past, but it's carrying through. So that was our challenge earlier this week. And then we went to card number 11 yesterday, and card number 11 is perfect harmony. And so what we talked about, because this card is actually a continuation of a conversation we started a couple of weeks ago, which is really not just being perfectly in perfect harmony with those around us, because that is important, but how does that happen? And what we were introduced to a couple of weeks ago was this theme about becoming a good partner so that we can have good partnerships. All right, these are not just romantic, they're also friendships, any other kind of partnership we had. So when we talk about being in perfect harmony, this is the context in which we were talking about it, is becoming a good partner so that you can be a good partner and you can achieve good partnerships in your life, because we all need each other. We're all interconnected. And that was the energy of the present moment. Okay, so day two is the present moment. Now, day three, which is card 3, this is the energy about what is hidden. So this is energy that exists in our world, but really hasn't coalesced into form just yet. So I want you to think about what that means. So if it hasn't coalesced into form yet, that means the energy is popping up in ways that we might not recognize. And the card that we pulled for today will tell you why this is the case, because the card we pulled is card number 7, and it is a deep breath. Now, let's stop for a moment. Let's tread a little bit lightly here. So the number 7 in numerology is all about introspection and spirituality and wisdom, okay? Now, if we take that and we realize, because we are talking about uncoalesced form, an energy that hasn't coalesced into form, or so formless, uncoalesced energy. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about at the moment. So with this coalescent, it's not coalescent. I don't even know. All right. The energy that has not yet coalesced into form. So if we take the fact that this is wisdom, spirituality, as far as the number is concerned, and that we're talking about a deep breath in a card on a day when the card represents energy that hasn't coalesced into form, that is the context in which we are talking about this card. And the reason that I am saying this is because this card is about pausing, right? Calming our nervous system. There are things going on. I felt it too, so this is really interesting. This is coming up today. Taking that deep breath, calming your nervous system before you take any action, and especially before you react. That's what a deep breath means. This is an earth energy card. This card, it literally is trying to save us from ourselves, potentially. If you're like me, I need a lot of saving from myself, and this card is really trying to help us do that. So if this energy has not yet coalesced into form, and if the energy is really fear, which is why our nervous system might be a little bit stirred up at the moment, we're really trying to understand what fear is doing here, okay? And it hasn't coalesced into form. So we have an opportunity to understand and be curious about fear. And here's what is really intriguing to me about this. So I'm going to share something with you, because we are all getting this card for a reason today. And I have a journal that I've been working in. And a few days ago, I think it was last week actually, I had fear talking to me in my meditation. And so I journaled about what fear was telling me. And so I'm going to share that with you. So I was asking fear if it's guiding me, and it says, yes, I'm guiding you. And I said, how are you guiding me? And so this is the guidance that I received from my fear. And I'm sharing it with you as a suggestion on one of the reasons why you might be feeling a little fear right now that hasn't quite coalesced into fear. It's stirring underneath the surface. So here's what fear said to me. Face me. Face the wind, and I will retreat. Do not falter. Do not turn away. Do not ignore me. I am here as a bellwether, the herald of a new era for you. Once you face me, I am powerless over you. Let that sink in for a few minutes. I am powerless over you once you face me. This is not just what fear was telling me that day. That is what fear is telling all of us. I'm trying to protect you, right? I'm also signaling a new era in your life. And we have the opportunity to invite fear to take a different role, to be that bellwether, to not control us, right? But to help us, guide us along the way. And sometimes, just think it might be possible that everything you ever wanted is on the other side of that fear. And if that's the case, take that deep breath, calm your nervous system, get into a place of deep stillness, meditate, and then rather than reacting, take inspired action. Okay, face the fear, turn and walk in its direction. There's I lived on the plains of Oklahoma for a long time. I don't currently, but I did for a long time. And there's a story about the difference between buffalo and cattle when they have a storm coming. And the difference is that cattle will run with the storm in the same direction of the storm. They will try to outrun the storm to get out of its destructive path. Buffalo will turn, bison, they will turn and they will face the storm, literally point in the direction of the storm, because they innately understand that that is the fastest path to the other side. And so yes, everything you ever wanted could very well be on the other side of fear. So with that, chickadees, I hope you have a wonderful day. Know that what might be churning up in you could be the beginning of something that could become full-blown fear. And our invitation is to turn into it, walk to the other side of it, and claim who we really are, which we will find out about in a few more days. So I love you. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of this in your feed. Please hit the like button so we know you like us. And I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day today. Mwah. See you next time, chickadees.